Well, hi again, Pearl. I'm Greg Flynn here to help celebrate the opening of another new business here in Pearl. Miss Asia Lake has got a brand new insurance company here, and we are so excited to have her here. And I know the mayor just loves every time we have a new business, especially when it comes to insurance, Mayor.
Absolutely, Greg. Um, just getting to visit with Miss Lake, I can see immediately just how much determination it's taken for you to get here. The years of hard work, and you made mention when we were talking out there that you had pillars and vessels of people around you that the Lord has placed around you to help you get here today. So I'm just very appreciative of that type of language when you're talking about opening up a business in the city of Pearl. So we just want to make sure that you know that we're going to come along beside you in any needs that you may have. I'm kind of one of those guys. I put out fires all the time, so I pride myself on trying to help people. And if you need anything from us, I just want you to make sure that we're just a phone call away. And it's just a great day. I'm so happy for you. It does my heart good to see you so happy and overjoyed just by all the hard work you've seen it come to fruition. And thank you for bringing your business to our city.
Thank you.
Well, I love it. The mayor puts out fires all day, and Miss Lake can help you recover from a fire from any particular time. And it is Assured Connections Insurance Company. So, Asia, tell us a little bit not only about your business, but about yourself.
Yes, my name is Asia Lake, and I'm actually from Brandon, Mississippi. We love Pearl. For the record, we love Pearl. But basically, I've been self-employed for 15 years. Started off as a realtor. I'm still a realtor as well, too. And I saw a gap. I saw a gap and a need for insurance and people to understand what insurance is and what it looks like. Beyond just home insurance, but life insurance, auto insurance. We have a lot of people that's just driving around without insurance. And I feel like it's an outreach that I can do for not only myself, but for my community as well, too. Because it's nothing like having someone to pass away and you can't put your family to rest well, or you have a father has passed away, and I've seen it so many times. So I wanted to be the change. I wanted to make the difference, and that's what Assured Connection is about. It's about connecting you with the right people at the right place to do the right thing.
But I do have to ask you, one of the biggest insurance misnomers is with flood insurance. People think they have homeowners insurance and they're already covered, but you also offer flood insurance.
Yes, flood insurance is so very important. People think because they have homeowners insurance that you have flood insurance, and that's not true. Flood insurance is a separate policy. And as we've seen with different weather, hurricanes that come along, if you get damaged with flood, your home is not covered. In most cases, depending on what zone that you're located in, it could be something as cheap as, $100 or $60 a month. So it's something that you really do want to have because a lot of people don't take that in.
What's the best way for people to reach you?
You can reach me at 769-572-7061. We're always available. My wonderful assistant, Barbara.
Well, hi again, Pearl. I'm Greg Flynn here to help celebrate the opening of another new business here in Pearl. Miss Asia Lake has got a brand new insurance company here, and we are so excited to have her here. And I know the mayor just loves every time we have a new business, especially when it comes to insurance, Mayor.
Absolutely, Greg. Just getting to visit with Miss Lake, I can see immediately just how much determination it's taken for you to get here. The years of hard work. And you made mention when we were talking out there that you had pillars and vessels of people around you that the Lord has placed around you to help you get here today. So I'm just very appreciative of that type of language when you're talking about opening up a business in the city of Pearl. So we just want to make sure that you know that we're going to come along beside you in any needs that you may have. I'm kind of one of those guys, I put out fires all the time. So I pride myself on trying to help people. And if you need anything from us, I just want you to make sure that we're just a phone call away. And it's just a great day.
From around the state now. This is your Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance abbreviated halftime show. Thanks so much to Shane Fletcher and Farm Bureau for the way that they support your Pearl Pirates and Pearl football. Some other scores happening from around the region and around the state tonight. Oak Grove leads Brandon. That is a 17-13 score. 17-13, Warriors over the Bulldogs. Oak Grove had stretched that one out to an early lead, but Brandon battled back with a QB keeper within the last few minutes. Petal and Meridian, another score happening, or another game happening in region play tonight. We do not have an update from that one, but both those teams sit at 1-3 going into the game tonight. Terry and George County, the final Region 3 6A game happening tonight. Terry going to win that one via a forfeit, as George County, due to COVID-related issues, had to forfeit that one. So Terry picks up a region win tonight. A couple other games happening of note around the state tonight. Madison Central went to South Panola after knocking off number 1 Starkville last week at Madison Central, and this one is now a final. South Panola battles back after trailing much of the game, and South Panola wins 12-10 over Madison Central. That one is a final. And then the Clinton Arrows, how about this one, Greg Flynn? Clinton Arrows knock off number 4 ranked Warren Central tonight, 31-16. 31-16, the Arrows over the Vikings. And then another game, the Ridgeland Titans continue to roll in 5A. They've got Neshoba Central tonight, and the latest score from that one is Ridgeland 26, Neshoba Central 21.
Boy, you can't figure out that Madison Central team.
Nope.
You can't figure them out because they can play so well, and then a 12-10 game from South Panola. I mean, they played them tough, but, man, they had a whole lot more offense when we played them.
Yeah, it has been an interesting season for Madison Central. They've been up and down. Madison Central beat this Northwest Rankin squad 31-20 in their very first game of the season, and then came to Pirate Country and really put it to the Pirates. Lost a 6-0 game against Brandon. Then they beat number 1 Starkville, and now tonight they fall to South Panola. Been an interesting season for Anthony Hart and his squad. We'll go ahead and take a look again, and we're halfway through. We just hit the 5-minute mark here on the Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance Halftime Show. Northwest Rankin 13, Pearl Pirates 8. And we appreciate you joining us from wherever you may be tonight, whether you're on 104.5 on the radio, joining us online, or on the television. We'll take a look at some of the team and individual statistics through the first half. Team-wise, Northwest Rankin with 9 first downs, the Pirates with 5. Third down efficiency, Northwest Rankin 3 of 6, the Pirates only 1 of 6. Rushing yards, Northwest Rankin 52, the Pirates 68. Northwest Rankin with 106 yards through the air to the Pirates 104. So total yardage through the first half, 154 for Northwest Rankin, 172 for the Pirates. Penalty-wise, 2 Pirates, 2 penalties for Northwest Rankin for 25. The Pirates with 3 for 15. Individually, in the passing category, Caleb Parton for Northwest Rankin, the senior quarterback, 8 of 14 for 106 yards. He's
going to be less than that because he was. How many did he throw 2 passes there?
He did throw 2 passes there at the end. That's correct.
He's
and,
8 of 16.
8 of 16, yeah, correct. 8 of 16 for 2 touchdowns. And Shade Foster, 5 of 8 in the first half for 69 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. Jerry Johnson had the one heave towards the end zone, and he went 1 for 1 on a Hail Mary prayer. 36 yards later, Shoto brought that one in, so he has a touchdown pass tonight. Rushing-wise, Jamari Thompson, 12 carries for 48 yards. Jerry Johnson, 4 carries for 16. Shade Foster has 1 carry for 4. For Northwest Rankin, Caleb Parton, 2 carries for 15 yards. Jordan Cavett, 1 for -4. And Cam Marion, the leading rusher, 10 carries for 41 yards. Receiving-wise, finally tonight for Northwest Rankin, Jordan Ware, 3 catches, 61 yards and a touchdown. Hayden McKee, 2 catches for 4 yards. Jordan Cavett, 3 catches, 41 yards and a touchdown. And for your Pirates, Shoto has that 1 catch from Jerry Johnson, 1 for 35 and a touchdown. Jerry Johnson, 4 catches for 71 yards, leads the Pirates. And Austin Arendt had 1 catch there on a 4th down force play that did not convert and actually went backwards for -2 yards. So it is really a tight played game statistically through the first 2 quarters, and you see that reflected on the scoreboard in a 13-8 Northwest Rankin lead.
As the Pirates start streaming their way back out onto the field, they'll get warmed up and ready to go, about 2 minutes away from the start of the second half. And I will tell you that, again, I think Coach Justin Hunter in that locker room, he told them these are our conditions. Let's go out there and show them what we're made of. This is built for our offense. We'll step aside very quickly, bring you second half when we come back.
Public service has always had a very special place in my heart, and to be able to do it and be a first responder as a reserve, when you're not getting paid, that's just one of the most selfless acts you can do. I think we all have a responsibility to our towns and our communities.
Well, for me, it's simple. I mean, when you say local, that's what's most important to me. Our citizens inside this county, we all care for each other, and we do everything we can to help everybody out. I am Shane Fletcher with Farm Bureau, and we are the home team.
I'm Officer Kyle Carmerdale.
And I'm Officer Alfred Jenkins, School Resource Officer with the Pearl Police Department, and our job is to protect students.
Here in Pearl, we have 0 tolerance for drivers that break school bus laws. There are 4 things to know. Stop at least 10 feet from the bus when it is loading or unloading. Don't move until kids have crossed the street to or from the bus. The flashing red lights are no longer activated. The stop sign on the side of the bus is retracted.
When we catch you, you get a ticket up to $750, up to a year in jail, or both.
Please pay attention so every student can get to school and home safely.
WPBP and PMB-TV would like to thank our latest sponsor, Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts is located at 403 Riverwind Drive. With over 32 different types of donuts, they can take care of your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can now choose from their menu of sandwiches, wraps, and muffins. And don't forget the drinks. Along with coffee, espressos, and lattes for your morning drive, they also have soft drinks, cold brew coffees, and smoothies. The Pearl Pirates run on Dunkin' Donuts.
Leave it up to us at Ag Up with the MVP. The powerful John Deere 303080 is priced at a low $22,995 plus 0% financing for 72 months. That's zilch. Zip. 0% for 72 months. Plus, add attachments to get the job done and save 20% off 3. Now is the time to come in to get the job done with the MVP at Mississippi Arkansas Ag. Visit us at any of our 16 locations or online at agup.com.
Today's game brought to you by PMB Sports.
Well, the Cougars took exception to the Pirates going out and kind of getting fired up out on the Cougar at midfield. And these two teams certainly not lacking motivation right now as Coach Collins is out and he wants to talk to the officials. He's just not pleased at all. Pirates are certainly showing some fire here on the near sideline. And they're still out there discussing.
I think, Greg, I don't know that that's Toby Collins. I believe we've got some administration from both schools, perhaps. I know those are at least Northwest Rankin represented there in the middle of the field.
Let's see if I know we got Roy Harper back. Roy, where are you at? Can you see what they're doing?
Yeah, I'm right here at about the 30. There was an administrator for Northwest Rankin, but not one for Pearl out there, so I really don't know what they were discussing.
Well, if there was not enough drama in an hour and 20-minute weather delay, the boys are bringing it back to the field here to kick off the second half.
And, Roy, you could certainly see that energy, huh?
Oh, yeah. Earlier when they came out to finish the second quarter, there was nobody in the stands, and the players were just pumped. I mean, I wish the fans could have seen it. They were really excited. The energy was there. And like you said earlier, I don't know what the coaches told them, how they kept them up for an hour and a half, but the players are excited and ready to get this thing going.
Well, Northwest will receive the second half kick, and they had some problems with their air attack in this very heavy rain. Again, I just have to believe that Coach Hunter told them these are our conditions and our style of play is what these conditions are meant for. So we will see as our Georgia Blue kickoff is teed up and just awaiting the referee's whistle. And Austin Green will send it eventually, there you go, to the west end zone. And we're going to try an onside kick to start. Ball is recovered. Not a bad try there in all the wetness. You hope that the ball maybe kind of kicks around, Brian.
Yeah, number 42, John Smith, the guy who was heads up and recovered that one. And I couldn't tell at first, quite honestly, Greg, if it was an attempted onside kick.
Was.
Yeah, I believe that it was. I thought maybe the wet ball or the wet field conditions had something to do with that, but I believe it was an attempted onside kick, and I'm not against that. This is a needed win.
Northwest wasn't ready for it because he was the only player going towards the football. If that bounces off in any way, it's all Pirates there. So
yeah, heads up play by John Smith there on the front line for Northwest Rankin. They will benefit with great field position.
On first down, there goes Marion. He is stacked up and thrown back. And that is Sir Charles.
Charles Stevens, who's had a big first half, continues here in the second half in the midst of the falling rain at Northwest Rankin High School. And that one's going to lose about 2.5 to 3 yards as Cam Marion got to know the big paws of Charles Stevens.
Put it right back on the 50. A loss of 3 on the play. 2nd and 13. Parton's going to bootleg. No intention of ever throwing it, looking for some blocks down the field, and he will scramble out of bounds on the far side.
And I believe he will pick that up, or he's going to be really, really close to picking up the first down, and it will be a first down scamper for Caleb Parton. Good heads-up play there by the senior quarterback. Did not see anybody downfield. And
no, that's twice. I think that was a total run. There was a naked bootleg. Second time they've run that, and it was very successful. First and 10 from the 37. There goes Marion across the far side. He is knocked down after a short gain.
Jerry Johnson comes up and makes a big pop low on Marion, and then Jay-Bird going to have to be really careful. He's getting an earful right now from an official as he came up and and there goes the flag, and Jerry will be headed to the sideline, and that's a costly play that as a leader you cannot make. Jay-Bird made a big hit, then he went face mask to face mask on his own initiative with Cam Marion. The official backed him off, continued to talk, and I guess he heard enough that he decided to toss a flag, and Justin Hunter along with Terrence Robinson about to coach Jay-Bird up, if you will.
No, they're waving the flag
They're going
off.
to wave it off. Wow. Okay, that's a big break. Big break.
So that does not hurt us. Officially a 2-yard gain on that play by Marion. So 2nd down and 8. From the Pirate 35. Parton looking to pass. He'll throw deep down the left side. Incomplete. That's just going to be hard to grab onto for these receivers. It was thrown very well, but man, it's just slick. Watch it on the River Trust replay.
Jordan Cavett, the intended receiver, Marcus Mosley running with him. And, yeah, you called it, Greg. Not a bad ball from Caleb Parton, but it's wet. You're looking back into the rain, and looks like we got a penalty against Northwest Rankin. Umpire looking at Justin Hunter here on the near side.
They definitely want to back him up.
It's an illegal shift.
Yep.
So instead of 3rd and 8, we'll go to 2nd and 13. Instead of having to stop him one play, got to stop him 2 now. Parton looking to throw. He's got time. Now he's got pressure. He's going to roll out. He's got room to run. Tristan Carpenter closing. And the stutter step is going to get him back to the 32. So it's about where we just were a moment ago. Just a tick closer. It'll be 3rd down and 6.
Caleb Parton doing a great job of using his feet to buy time and also pick up yardage. And the Pirate D really needs to bow up here on this big Pearl Pool 3rd down.
Parton will pass. Quick throw out to his right. That ball's complete right at the 1st down, and it looks like it will indeed be a 1st down. Just that quick throw, they're not hard to defend that.
Yeah, great play call by Toby Collum and his offensive staff as you didn't need but about 5. Jordan Ware ran out, set at 6 yards, and Caleb Parton put it right on the money for a Cougar 1st down.
So the ball sits at the Pirate 25. They'll run it with Marion. Stutter step back. Spins through the middle. And a big gain on 1st down.
Cam Marion, an incredibly hard-nosed runner, and he demonstrated it right there on that 1st down carry. Came into tonight averaging right at 6 yards a carry and just a little bit above his average there as he breaks off 8 on 1st down.
No, 2nd down and 2 for the Cougars. Marion again. This time he spun back and spun down.
Give credit that time to 87, the sophomore Keaton Boykin, the first man in, along with Charles Stevens, helping make that tackle at the feet of Cam Marion and sets up another big 3rd down and short.
Officially 3rd and 3. Late substitution coming on for the Cougars at wide receiver. There's that naked boot again, but this time they've got him hemmed up. And he just barely gets it away. A heads-up play as Parton just kind of shot-putted it out to his back. And I believe that'll be a 1st and goal now.
Yeah, Davian Alston, the guy who Caleb Parton just flicked that one to, and he was wide open out in the flat. Again, as Caleb Parton rolls around on those bootlegs, he's got options. He's run it quite a few times, but that time Alston was sitting there ready to receive it, and he runs.
We had that play
past the yard of the game.
Too. We had Parton tied up. That's disappointing. There goes Marion, left side. Pirates do a good job stringing it out, throwing them back.
Jerry Johnson back in there at cornerback, and he's the guy who comes up and makes the first contact with Cam Marion to hold him to only about a half a yard gain there on 1st time. The Pirates continuing to pursue really, really well, and you can see there on that River Trust replay, the rain continues to fall pretty heavily here at Northwest Rankin.
2nd and goal now. Ball sits on the 9-yard line. Parton's going to throw, looking, not there. Now he's going to roll out, nothing there, and the Pirates are going to swallow him up. Bring up a 3rd and goal.
Tristan Carpenter playing a little bit of a spy there on Caleb Parton. Does a good job of shadowing him out into the flat and slowing him down for.
Looks like it's going to be at the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 5.
Hey, guys, they can get a 1st down at the 1.
Oh, I guess they did. They did move the chains down there. Okay. Yeah. So it's 3rd and 5 from the 6. We're going to get a flag.
Hopefully maybe a false start on Northwest Rankin. Would love to back it up with you.
Yeah, it should be against them.
Flag thrown by the official on the far sideline. Oh, wow. Encroachment on the defense again. This is one of those things I told you about. But we're going to have a false start also by Northwest. So offsetting penalties. Man, that was close.
That offsides would have potentially given them a first down or put it really, really close.
As it is, 3rd and 5 now from the 6. Parton looking to throw quick to his left in the end zone. Intercepted!
Get down, Jake.
And that's Jaybird who's got it. Now he'll slide down because we get it out at the 20 instead of at the 2. Roy Harper, you were almost yelling at him.
Yeah, I didn't realize the mic was still in front of my
That's all right. But a great pick by Jaybird, and that ends the threat. No points for Northwest. As huge, because even a field goal there would have put them up by 8 points. So great job by Jerry Jaybird Johnson.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments, and that one kept it at a one-score game after Jaybird had been pulled a little bit earlier for some extracurricular activity. He responds in a big, big way. Caleb Parton would probably love to have that ball back as he just sort of floated it into the end zone, and you can't float it in the vicinity of Jerry Johnson without the possibility of him picking that off. And then I do like the heads-up play. Jaybird wanted to run it back 105 yards, didn't see it open, wisely goes down, and the Pirates will start at the 20.
Well, Jamari Thompson in the backfield. There goes Jamari left side. Big hole here on the near side. Still going to turn the corner, puts his shoulder down, and a late flag comes flying in from the back judge.
Would love to see what that flag's going to be. Jerry Johnson was throwing a block here on the near side. It is going to go against us.
Yeah, I believe he's going to call holding.
Wow. Roy, you're right there on top of it. I guess the only guy they could have called that on is Jaybird. I thought he was doing a great job. We're going to get a chance to see it here on the River Trust replay
I didn't see it. The ref is saying that he slung him.
So let's see. Yeah, Jaybird was locked up with number 8, Amari Brown, and he's holding. And I meant holding block, not that he was holding. I don't know. That was a close one, but it will back it.
It's a
spot foul.
It's a spot foul, so it'd be 1st and 5. Jamari going on the right side, plows his way through into the second level, into the secondary, over the 40, over the 50. Then he'll be pushed out of bounds at the 42-yard line of the Cougs.
Great run there, Greg Flynn. 35 yards from the big T train, as that's the biggest hole he's had tonight, and he is getting rolling now. This offensive line feeling good, and momentum now sitting on the Pearl Pirates sideline as we pushed into Northwest Rankin territory.
So a Renaissance Bank first down. There goes Jaybird now. He's going to get positive yardage following that big offensive line that can road grade. They can just absolutely plow the road.
Yeah, Hayden Jackson pulling that time along with Austin Arendt. Then they're at the halfback position, and Jerry Johnson just following them into the hole for a 6-yard first down run. And anytime you got it 2nd and 4, it just opens up so much of the playbook for Jonathan Worrell in this offense.
Jaybird stays in at running back. Right side, cuts it back up the middle, still up. And he's going to be very close. He's going to be 3rd and 1 now.
They hadn't even thought about putting that ball in the air. It's just been give it to 1, give it to 4, as we figured that would be the attack here with the rain still falling, the wet turf, the wet football. No need to risk it putting it in the air. And this one a big 3rd and short. We'll put the 240-pounder back in the backfield in Jamari Thompson.
Give it to Jamari inside. He's going to put his head down. He's going to be short. He's going to actually lose a yard.
Yeah, Northwest Rankin read that one all the way, and there were about 4 Cougars right there in the middle of the line. We ran a little eye candy there with Jaybird on the jet sweep. And, Greg, you have to imagine we're going to
it's 4 down.
Push forward here. 4th and 3. As Jamari may have lost a couple on that one. We're going to go 4 wide outs and Jamari in the backfield.
Spread out the defense and give Jamari a hole. Shade going to throw. He had a little time. Throws it up. Trying that wheel route to Jamari. incomplete. I think that ball might have slipped out of Shade's hands. Roy, you had a look down there. Did it look like it slipped?
Yeah, well, the ball kind of slipped, looked like it slipped out a little bit and got behind Jamari. He tried to make an outstanding play, but just too far behind him.
All right, so the defense just has to rise up again. 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Northwest Rankin leading it by 5 points, 13-8. Parton going to throw out to his left. One hopper. That looked like it slipped out of his hand there. It looks as though the rain has subsided. Roy, has the rain pretty much let up?
Oh, it is. It's almost gone. It's just a really light mist right now. And that ball, I don't know if it slipped out, but Jaquavian was right in on him, and he had to throw it between his hands.
Well, 2nd down and 10. Parton, he's going to hand it off to Marion, going on the left side. Big hole over there. But a nice job stringing it out, and there's Jaybird coming up with a huge tackle.
Another great open field tackle by Jerry Johnson, second of the second half. And Professor and Greg Flynn, how about this one happening down at Oak Grove tonight? Oak Grove had a sizable lead, and Brandon just scored with 4 minutes remaining, went for 2 to try to tie it, and could not convert on the 2-point conversion. It's Oak Grove 24, Brandon 22 with 4 minutes remaining in the fourth.
There, it's now 3rd down and 6. Parton. Oh, he dropped the football. Pirates are going on him. He's going to try and throw it, make something happen. That ball is incomplete here on the near sideline, and the Pirate defense is held once again.
Good job by the Pirate D, complimented there by a probably wet drop snap by Caleb Parton. He's pretty heads up as he rolls out here to the near side and almost converted it as he passed to Jordan Ware, but good job by the Pirates secondary of not losing coverage. And here comes another Cougar punt. Still a one-possession ball game with 4:09 remaining here in the third quarter.
Jaybird standing at the 25. Low snap, rushes on, kick is away. Oh, it's going straight up, and it's going to backspin. Look at this. Bounces sideways, and who in the world?
Oh, late hit. Yep,
and
got
we're
it.
going to get a free 15 yards on that as a very silly play.
So a 15-yard punt that will be then aided by a 15-yard late hit penalty. And so, Greg Flynn, we're going to get that ball exactly where that play started.
That's one of those no with Jaybird coming up to pick that up in this wet. It was going to bounce out of bounds on the side. Whew, very fortunate. But it's going to work out in the Pirates' favor as we're going to get a penalty on the late hit.
Yeah, you can see, I believe that's maybe Austin Wilbanks there saying, get away, get away, get away. But the late hit coming in from 21, Cam Marion, he and Jaybird have kind of had a thing here going in the second half, going back and forth, and he tried to get a late lick. The official saw it, and the Pirates going to have exceptional starting field position.
They will start at the 30 of the Cougars. There goes the train right up the middle. Inside the 30. Where are they gonna mark him down? 31? He fell forward to the 30. I think they're going to give him the 31.
I believe there may have been some degree of confusion there as Jaybird went in motion. I don't think the ball was supposed to go to him, but I'm not sure if he moved in the exact direction. And Greg, looks like we've gone back to that sort of wishbone offense we saw a couple of weeks ago with Shoto, Jaybird, and Jamari.
This one's got a little too cute and fancy there, as Jaybird's going to lose yardage back to the 35. So it'll be 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, Northwest Rankin read that one all the way as they loaded up the box, and Dravius Luckett just came in from the secondary on fire, and he read that one all the way, and he was right on top of Jaybird to push that one back, and it's going to be 3rd and 10. And, man, you'd love to capitalize, especially when you got to start a drive in Cougar territory.
Fake to Jamari. Shade's going to run it, put his head down. He'll make the 30, but it will bring up a 4th down, and the offense will stay out there. 4th down and 5. So
Alex,
you got half of it.
Yeah, Alex Spires, you'll take that 5. Alex Spires, the only wide out there on that side, and Shade was really forced to run. Javian Gathright, the senior defensive back, came up and put a pretty good lick on Shade. But 4th and 5, definitely manageable. Need to pick it up.
A lot of space on Spires over here. Really soft coverage. And on Jaybird as well. Shade will throw to his right, looking, steps up, and he's going to get, he's still staying up, and he's going to make it to the 25. It's going to be very close.
Yeah, I think he may be just a little bit short. Professor, are you on top of that one? Can you see?
I think it's going to be maybe half a yard short from where he's marking him.
Shade gave it everything he has as that pocket collapsed really, really quickly.
1st down, Northwest.
Yep, Northwest brought the heat, and Shade felt it closing in, and he should have been taken down about 5 yards before where he really was, but great job by Shade giving it everything he had. So minute 34 remaining in the 3rd, still 13-8, Northwest Rankin.
Going to have to ask that defense to come through once again. Tight set for Northwest this time. Give it off to Marion. Trying the far side. He breaks it into the 2nd level. He'll cross the 30 out to the 34.
Good job by Jalen Nickelberry staying in pursuit of Cam Marion from his defensive end position. Able to track him down, but Cam Marion breaks off a big 8 yards there on 1st down. Both teams seem fairly content to hand it off to their running backs who've seen a good bit of success tonight.
Marion again left side. Be very close to the 1st down now. We'll take a look, but I think it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Got to find a way to get a stop here. 40 seconds and counting in the 3rd quarter. 13-8, Northwest in front.
Going to have a wild Cougar, if you will, is Jordan Cavett going to be in at quarterback. Parton's out at wideout.
Cavett going left. And he slipped through just enough. He's still up, and he's going to pick up the 1st down on 2nd effort. I'm going to put him out at about the 42, 43.
Cavett, the leading receiver, but we've seen him get in the backfield and rush it a couple of times tonight. First time we've seen sort of that wild catwalk Cougar formation, but Cavett, a difficult athlete to bring down at 6'1", 181.
So 1st down Cougars, they'll spot it out officially at the 39. And that will do it for the 3rd quarter. We go to the 4th. Pirates trailing by 5, 13-8.
It starts out as one of those things you're going to do one of these days. A new town, a new adventure. When one day becomes today, we'll be there to help you write the next chapter in the book of you. Banking fit your life, no matter how much of an adventure your life may be. Trustmark, people you trust, advice that works.
The Exchange is a church that is for Pearl. The Exchange exists to make the love of God visible and tangible to our city. Whether it's gifts and prayers for our teachers and students, acts of service for those in need, family-friendly activities for our city, Thanksgiving meals for families, encouragement for the next generation, or hope when people need it most, the Exchange is for Pearl. And the Exchange is here for you. Find a place to belong, grow, and serve by visiting us online at theexchange.cc.
We go to the 4th quarter on a very strange night that we've seen an hour and 20-minute lightning delay. Thank you for hanging with us here on the broadcast. Greg Flynn, Bryant May, and the professor, Roy Harper, down on the sidelines. Northwest Rankin has it in their own territory at the 39-yard line with a 1st and 10 to start the final frame. Parton will keep it. There he goes on that naked boot again. He's going to throw it this time. Incomplete. Looking for his main man, Cavett. He had a lot more room to run if he wanted to, Bryant.
Yeah, I really thought Parton was going to take off on that one, as he has done quite a few times tonight, but trying to find Jordan Cavett, throw just a little bit low and hit Cavett in the knees, and that will make it 2nd and 10. Tommy Johnson and Keaton Boykin in there on that defensive line right now, giving a rest to Nyquez Wade and Charles Stevens. Nyquez Wade over here having a conversation with the trainers.
There's a little flip pass to Cavett. That will net some positive yardage, but the Pirate defense closed quickly. And we will have a 3rd down and about 6.
What you think? There had to be some kind of conversation during the hour and 20-minute rain delay that we got to get Cavett the ball more. It seems he's touched it almost every snap here since we've resumed play.
He is your most athletic player now that the rain has stopped. Let's see what they decide to do here. Parton will step up, found himself a lane, and he's going to get a 1st down. He saw a lane, he kind of pump faked and then just took off, and that'll pick up a 1st down right at the midfield stripe.
Yeah, heads up play right there by the 5'10", 172-pound senior quarterback for Northwest Rankin, Caleb Parton, as you called it, Greg. He saw a lane. You couldn't see it from up top, but Caleb could see it from where he was, and he ran it right up the gut, and he got exactly what he needed to pick up a 1st down right at midfield.
So fresh set it down for Northwest. Oh, another fumble. He tried to hand it off, and now it's going to be a big loss as Parton's going to just fall on it back in Cougar territory at the 43-yard line.
Roy Harper, clearly wet ball playing a factor here in the second half. It looks like it stopped raining, or is it still misting a little bit down there on the field?
Yes, it is still misting, and the ball's getting really wet. These shotgun snaps are hard to handle with a slick ball. And then when you try to do a jet sweep or try to hand off on that guy in motion, it just makes it that much more difficult.
A loss of 7 on the play. 2nd down and 17. Empty backfield now. Parton, lots of time, throwing deep. Got his man. Incomplete. Cavett could not catch up to it.
Yeah, that was a well-designed play from even the pre-snap. Cavett lined up in the backfield and then went out into the slot, and he picked up the coverage that Northwest Rankin wanted him to have. He had a one-on-one matchup with DJ Hudson, the safety. Parton just threw it way out in front of him, and that'll set up 3rd and really long here on this Pearl Pool 3rd down.
Huge play here. Don't give him the even thought about being able to go for it on 4th. No pressure. He'll throw deep. And that ball is incomplete. Hold your breath on that one on the far side.
Yeah, Jay Bird in coverage. Hayden McKee, the guy who was down the field, and Jay Bird is a little slow in coming off. I'm wondering if he may have some of the rubber pellets from that turf that can pop up and hit you in the eye from time to time. Seen that happen on the baseball field. Looks like Jay Bird's okay. But more importantly, a huge stop there on 4th down. And Jay Bird will drop back to receive the punt, and the Pirates will get a chance to get it back. And I believe there's going to be some miscommunication here, Mr. Flynn.
Yep, Northwest is going to have to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. Big punt coming up for Northwest.
The Pearl Pool is a proud sponsor of Pirate football. Located in the heart of the city, 3500 Dawn Drive, the Pearl Pool offers everyone a safe, convenient place to swim and host parties. Affordable memberships are available, and walk-ups are always welcome. It's also a great place for Pirates to take swimming lessons before they hit the high seas. And when the temperature heats up, make plans to cool off at the Pearl Pool.
Pepsi's always had great taste. Today, try great taste with zero sugar. This is the Pepsi with zero compromises. This is Pepsi Zero Sugar.
This is the Pepsi for serious fans and serious eats. This is the Pepsi for Sundays at the ballpark and days off at your favorite pizza joint. Right, Aaron?
Best slice in New York.
Whatever you're craving, this is the Pepsi for you.
Northwest lined up for the punt. Good snap. Kick is away. Beautiful long kick this time. Jaybird's going to get away from it. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. And that ball will roll inside the 10 down to the 6.
Wow, Jordan Ware with quite the boot there to flip the field 50 yards after the bounce. As we've seen some very favorable bounces for punters tonight, and Jordan Ware got every bit of that one. All the other games in Region 3 6A have gone final tonight after our weather delay. Oak Grove defeats Brandon 24-22 to move to 5-0 in region play, and the Petal Panthers beat the Meridian Wildcats tonight 37-20. Petal moves to 2-3. Meridian falls to 1-4. And again, Terry picks up the win on a forfeit over George County.
On the run, there goes Jaybird, busting free into the secondary, crossing the 25 out to the 26. Bird is the word there, and a Renaissance Bank first down.
That's the kind of play you like to respond with after a 50-yard punt that pins you down inside your 10. Good job by the offensive line, open up the hole. And Jaybird the Bird, he can fly. He takes that one all the way out to the 25-yard line.
Now Showtime checking into the backfield. Quick throw out here into the flat. That's to Jaybird. Spins away from one man. He'll pick up another first down. Out across the 35 to the 37. Another Renaissance Bank first down.
I tell you what, Jerry Johnson has an innate ability to make the first guy miss. Whoop, right there, Jalen Nelson found all about it right there as he thought he had Jaybird hemmed up, and Jaybird put the spin move on him.
This time, give it off to Shoto. See if he can make a man miss. Cuts it back. No, and he's dropped a good tackle right there as Shoto could not get away.
Yeah, number 8, Amari Brown, the 5'8", senior defensive back. We called his name quite a few times tonight, and that is form tackling at its finest. Shoto, not the biggest of fellas, let's acknowledge that, but still a good hard run right there from Shoto and a good tackle by Brown.
It appeared Jamari Thompson wanted to come back in the game right there, and he appears to be cramping a little bit.
He is
for his calf.
Yeah, he started in, and then his calf just cramped up on him, and he had to limp off. The trainers got I can't talk, out here working on him now.
It's just it was humid today, very, very humid. There's a handoff to Jaybird. He's going to get dropped, and now we're going to be in a passing situation for sure.
Yeah, Northwest Rankin just reading it from the get-go that we are a little timid to put the ball up in the air, and Javian Gathright, who has had quite a few tackles in the backfield tonight, pushes that one back, and we've got a difficult situation facing us right now with under 8 remaining in the fourth, trailing 13-8.
Very soft coverage over here. They've only got 2 defenders on our 3 wide receivers here on the near side. Shade looking that way, looking. He's pressured, steps up. Now he's going to try and run. He will run. Oh, and that was a shot to the head that he took. He's going to make it to the 40-yard line. This might give Justin Hunter some pause to see, does he want to go for it?
Yeah, I don't think you can do it. Not right there on this side of the field when it's only a one-possession game. Yeah, Shade got turned around, and I don't think it was intentional from Dravius Luckett, as it's one of those hard plays for the defender, but Shade did take a pretty good pop.
If it's intentional, you could be targeting any time you want to.
He did take a pretty good pop, but need a good boot right here.
Good snap. Kick is a wobbler that's going to go out of bounds. Let's see where they're going to mark it. It's going to be past the 30 for sure. Somewhere around the 35 maybe. No, not too much more right there. 37, 38. Nope, now back up. Yep.
Jumping around, yep.
Okay, 36. We're going to put it at the 36.
So going to end up as about a 25-yard kick. Not Shade's best effort tonight, as he's had a couple of really good boots, but dealing with a wet football, and he got knocked upside the head right before that. Such a difficult transition, but Shade handles it so well. Need a big stop, Greg Flynn.
The good news is the rain looks like it's falling a little harder while Northwest has the football. Well, 1st and 10. We've got 6:34 to go in the game. Parton going to throw. Rolling out. Throwing over. Somebody wide open there on the far sideline. Makes a move. We didn't quite get him out of bounds. Was that number 8?
No, I believe that's 9, Jordan Ware, who was wide open, just sat there right in the middle of the defense, and then we didn't do a good job. I believe that may have been Shoto, who didn't kind of give him a hard enough nudge to push him out of bounds over there on the far side. And Jordan Ware's been wearing us out tonight, but looks like we're going to be the beneficiary of a penalty in the backfield.
All right, there's holding. There's that flag. It's sitting right down at the 33-yard line. Boy, that's just huge right there. 6:24 on the clock. Now the Cougars are going to be facing a 1st and 20.
Yeah, it was from the again. That's a spot foul.
Oh, it's more than 20.
And so yeah, it's gonna be more than 20. As I believe the holding call may have been against Cam Marion, the running back, trying to block for Kalen Parton in the backfield. So Pirates really helped out with that one.
1st down and 23. Parton will hand the ball off to Marion. Trying that right side. Boy, he just will not go down. Look at him. Marion is very Shoto-like in that regard. He's not very tall, but man, is he tough to bring down.
Yeah, has a strong lower half for sure. Trying to see one of the Pirates, Malachi Porter, a little slow getting up. Appears that he's okay. Corvin Johnson in, number 20, the junior. In at the cornerback here at the bottom of your screen. That's a spot normally filled by Jerry Johnson, but he is doing so much right now. I believe they're giving him a little bit of a break.
Pickup of 6, 2nd down and 17. Parton going to roll this way. Throw over the middle. That ball is caught. Stepped in front of DJ, and that's going to go for a touchdown. That time, a perfect laser got past Hudson.
70 yards later, Caleb McCoy, the first time we've called his name all night tonight. He lined up in that slot position and just ran a little out route to the sidelines, and DJ Hudson gambled on it, and it cost us. As 70 yards later, he takes it to the house, and the Cougars extend the lead to 19-8.
So it looks like they will try the extra point. They missed the last one. Baglione in. This one is pure, and that goes through the uprights. And with 5:15 to play, Northwest Rankin now up by 12, 20-8.
At Raising Cane's, we are committed to safely serving you and your family the best tasting and highest quality chicken finger meals. This is very personal to me. I know how important it is to have a trusted, safe, and clean place to feed you and your loved ones. We will always go above and beyond all CDC guidelines, local government requirements, and industry standards. This is our promise to you. Cane's is open, and we're here to serve you our hot, fresh chicken finger meals and drinks through drive-thru. Go to RaisingCanes.com for details or call your local Cane's. Thank you for your continued trust in us. One love.
Not unless we get a good run back.
The task is very tall. Pirates trailing by 12 with 5:15 to play, 20-8. Need to score quickly. I said that last week against George County. We sure did. We did it in like 3 plays. We need another one of those this evening.
The two guys who can get it back quick, Shoto and Jaybird, back deep to receive this Jordan Ware kickoff.
So our Georgia Blue kick is going to be a deep, returnable. Taking it around the 5. Spinning through the middle with Shoto. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. So now you gotta find something that's going to get you big plays quickly. Well, Javion Alexander looks like he's a little gimpy coming over to the sideline after that.
Be interesting to see who goes into the backfield here. Is
Jamari will not.
Yeah, Jamari battling some cramps.
He comes back over to the sideline. You can still tell he's not quite 100%. So Jay Bird will set up back there. Well, and that's kind of who you want if you need to score quick. I'm going to try a little swing pass to him. Boy, the Cougars closed quickly on that. Looks like they're almost dropping back into a little prevent to keep everything in front of them there. As you can't block enough of those guys over there. They just kind of swarm to the football.
And I don't think it's a secret right now who we're trying to get the ball to. So you know this Northwest Rankin defense kind of shading towards number 4. That's when you'd love to maybe drop one to Kendrick or Shoto.
Pickup of 3. Shade's going to try and throw quickly over the middle. That ball knocked out, perfectly timed.
Yeah, that was number 7, Andrew Jones, who met number 6, Jaquavian Shoto. And Andrew Jones got the best of that one, as Shoto had to go up to get it across the middle. That's the difficult play for any wide receiver. He did it, but Andrew Jones with the perfect hit to knock that one loose. And this is a third down that Greg Flynn, you got to have.
Jamari comes in there, hopefully to provide some protection for Shade. Shade looking, steps up, throws, has Jay Bird for the first down. Renaissance Bank, let's move the chains. Give him just that little bit of time, and Shade's got a great arm.
What a pass. Look at it here on the River Trust replay. Shade had to sort of sidearm that one as he was feeling some pressure. That was not an over-the-top step into it throw from Shade, but he put it right on the money. Great pitch and catch for a big first down.
Ball sits at the 37. Shade going to throw again. He's flushed, cuts it back. Big hole coming over midfield. Still on his feet, still fighting inside the 40 to the 39. Give him the 38. That's a tough little fellow right. That's a Pearl, Mississippi run right there.
Good job, Shade Foster. If you can't see it and they're running after you, just run away from them, and he does it for about 28 yards down the field into Cougar territory. Shade Foster putting his team on his back and carrying him.
Now he's going to throw again, looking. Oh, that's dangerous. Oh, that was nearly intercepted as Drevius Luckett was right there.
Yeah, he read that one all the way, and I think if that was not some degree of a wet football, that one goes to the house, and this one's all but over.
They say defensive backs play defense because they can't catch, so thank God for that.
Yeah, Shade hit his chest as he looked over at Coach Hunter. He said, that was on me.
If DBs could catch, they'd be wide receivers. So second down and 10 from the Cougar 37. Play clock at 3. Shade going to throw. Looks over the middle. He's got his man Kendrick. He's got a first down at the 20. Got to get up to the line. Got to get up to the line quick.
Kendrick's shaken up a little bit. I'm wondering if he fell on top of the football perhaps as it squirted out, but they're going to stop play here and have to bring the trainers over. Hopefully it's nothing more than maybe he got the wind knocked out of him, and that appears to be so, but I don't want to speculate too much.
He kind of pulled him down on his tailbone. We'll step aside while they attend to Jalen.
From loans and mobile banking to CDs and checking accounts, River Trust Federal Credit Union has you covered. That's why you owe it to yourself to take advantage of the tremendous opportunity to open a savings and checking account at River Trust Federal Credit Union. River Trust offers lower interest rates on loans and higher interest rates on savings. We can get you started on the road to financial well-being. Let us help you take charge of your financial future today. Log on to our website at rivertrustfcu.com. River Trust Federal Credit Union, improving the financial success of our members. From loans and mobile banking to CDs and checking accounts, River Trust Federal.
We know you came in to just get a cleaning, but I think what you really wanted was to upgrade to a whole new set.
So we're out of ivory. Platinum or gold?
All right.
I'll get the platinum ready.
We don't normally use this much Novocaine, but this will make it hurt a whole lot less.
You wouldn't put up with this at the dentist. Don't put up with it when you buy a car.
So come to Rogers Dab Chevrolet.
It's easier here.
Jalen Kendrick off the field under his own power. Shade's going to throw deep to the end zone to nobody. That ball was a miscommunication. Somebody was supposed to run a corner and ran it in.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was Spires or Alex Spires or Jay Bird, but they're trying to decide here now who was that. But shake that one off. It's only second down after the big Jalen Kendrick catch. And good news, Jalen Kendrick back on the field after he ran off under his own power, was kind of thrown down with a lot of force there on that big first down reception.
Yeah, he's kind of working his right shoulder as he was coming off the field. So he knows he's important right now, and so is the right arm of Shade Foster. Shade will throw, looking, still looking, scrambling. Oh, he had his man Shoto, but tried to zing it to him. I don't think Shoto was quite ready for it there.
Yeah, Shade was running around frantically as he felt the pressure. He was just looking for somebody to be open, and I believe he kind of put a lot on it. And I'm with you, Greg. It was a little bit to the right, but
I don't think Shoto was expecting
he wasn't ready for that fastball.
So we've got 2 downs to get a first down. 3:38 to play. Again, Pirates need 2 scores. And we pick up the blitz. Shade throwing over the middle. Touchdown! Arrgh! Jay Bird.
From 20 yards out. A rope from Shade Foster, who had some incredible completions on this drive, and Jerry Johnson was wide open in the end zone. Watch it here for the 2-point conversion. We'll see if we try it again. Nope, looks like we're going to send in the holder, and Jay Bird will come out. Shade Foster will look to kick the extra point.
You know, really, you need a touchdown regardless. So, 2-point doesn't really matter. Snap was a little wide. Good job getting it down, up, and in. And on the Raisin Canes touchdown, Foster to the Bird. It's now 20-14. 15.
Life is hard, crazy, and chaotic, but you weren't designed to do life alone. The Exchange is a church family in the heart of Pearl that exists to see people exchange their old life for new life in Christ and live out their purpose. We're a family built on truth, hope, and love that realizes no one is perfect. We're a family you can belong to. Join us for our gathering Sundays at 9:30 or 11 a.m. in person or online. Why live life alone when you can experience the joy of family?
It is a ball game again with 3:33 left to play. 20-15 your score. Pirates down by 5, need a defensive stand, but man, going back to that last touchdown, great throw by Shade, great catch by Jaybird, but an even better blitz pickup by Jamari, giving Shade that time to throw.
Yeah, this Cougar defense has been bringing the heat all night long, and they've gotten to Shade quite a few times, or have at least forced him out of the pocket and knocked him down. But Jamari Thompson, that 240-pound frame, is not just good for running and picking up yardage, but it's great for pass protection. Good job by the junior running back in protecting Shade, and Pirates have made it a 5-point ball game. Looks like Austin Green going to go with another little pooch kick here.
Or an onside. The Georgia Blue kickoff is a pooch. And it's going to bounce in no man's land. And it's still bouncing around.
Pirates got it!
And the
Pirates on top.
The Pirates fall on top of it, and we now have the football deep in Northwest territory as that thing bounced around like one of those Super Balls.
Andrew Arant, a sophomore backup quarterback, and give a tip of the cap to Austin Green. You cannot perform it any better, and the Cougars were all confused. And ladies and gentlemen, the Pirates have the football on the Northwest Rankin 20-yard line.
Roy Harper, that was cool.
Oh, that was pretty awesome. This sideline is pumped. They can feel the victory right now.
You got to put it in the end zone. 3:27 remaining. Pirates with all 3 timeouts. And Jaybird going to get the nod at tailback.
Spires comes in motion. Give it to Jaybird. He's caught in the backfield. Breaks a tackle. Still working. They slam him down to the ground, but not before he's inside the 20.
Good hard-nosed running by Jaybird. Not the biggest of guys, but he is elusive and hard to bring down. Good tackle there by Northwest Rankin. Violent tackle by Amari Brown, who's had a whale of a night, and he may have shaken up Jaybird a little bit as he hit the turf, and the training staff going to attend to Jaybird here on the near sideline. Jamari Thompson will now check into the backfield. We'll bring you an update on that one as soon as we can tell. Maybe something in his eye. Perhaps Roy Harper will be able to tell for us.
But the big back and the offensive line doing what it does best. Open holes. Nope, Shade's going to throw. Throwing deep to the corner. Uh-oh. Oh, my gosh, it's caught in the corner.
Unbelievable.
And it's Alex Spires. See?
Shade Foster just threw it up to the corner of the end zone and said, I think my guy's better than your guy. And Alex Spires beat the cornerback for Northwest Rankin in the corner of the end zone. And your Pirates lead 21-20 on the road.
Now I think we need a timeout.
Yeah, Coach Hunter, I don't know if I've ever seen him run that fast.
You need to go for 2 here because we have to go for 2 because then that puts you up by a field goal.
That's right, yeah.
So that's why I think he needed to call a timeout to draw up this 2-point play.
The extra point does you no good.
Well, I said a few minutes ago we had to score and score fast. Well,
you called it. You just got to keep saying that, my man.
That's about as quick as you could score 2 touchdowns.
Unbelievable. What a turn of events here in the second half. After an hour and 20-minute rain delay, the Pirates trailed 20-8 with 5 minutes and 15 seconds remaining after Northwest Rankin completed a 70-yard touchdown pass, and a lot of people stuck a fork in the Pirates and thought they were done. Then a 20-yard Jerry Johnson touchdown reception with 3:33 remaining, and exactly 59 seconds later, a 20-yard touchdown pass from Shade Foster to Alex Spires, and Greg Flynn. The Pirates got a 1-point lead. 2 touchdowns in 59 seconds.
That Raising Cane's touchdown, let me tell you something. Spires, he acted like it was underthrown at first, which I think kept the cornerback from going to the corner, and then he sped up and caught it in the back of the end zone. I'd rather be lucky than good, but either way. Now let's see if we can convert the 2-point conversion to go up by 3. You remember it was a week ago that Northwest Rankin beat Petal on a last-second field goal down at Petal, and now we're going to get a timeout.
Perhaps it looks like another Pearl timeout. This is potentially that big of a play. Justin Hunter not happy with what he saw. Roy Harper, you're right there on top of it. What do you think the frustration was?
Yeah, I don't know, but he was not happy at all. He came over and looked at the ref and just said, yeah, I want another one. And he looked like chewing somebody out in his headset.
I don't think they had the right formation probably in there.
Again, this is Justin Hunter, a offensive coordinator for the past, 3, 4, 5 years here at Pearl, who's in his first year as a head coach. And so this is a guy who understands the offensive side of the ball. And this is one of the biggest offensive plays of the night so far, as you want to go ahead and take that 3-point lead so that a long field goal would only tie it. .234 remaining. Pirates with 1 timeout now, and I believe Northwest Rankin has 2 in their pocket.
So Jamari will be in the backfield. Shade going to roll out to his right. Oh, he's got just chucks it up, and he throws it, and that is going to...
He flipped it backwards. Wow.
And the most exciting non-made 2-point conversion ever, as Shoto caught that ball. I don't know how.
I don't know how either, and he was so close to getting in, and then he tried to toss it back, and of course they recovered. But that was like you said, the most exciting non-conversion.
Unbelievable.
So now it will be up to the defense to do it one more time with 2:34 left to play and a 1-point lead, 21-20.
Again, if you're just tuning in at 10:33 p.m. on your Friday night, this is a huge Region 3 6A game. If the Pirates can hold on and win this one here on the road at Northwest Rankin, they've all but locked up a playoff spot in the region, with Oak Grove facing us next week on the road, and then Brandon will round out the regular season at Ray Rogers Stadium. So this 1 point that we hold on to is a big one.
To do it, they're going to have to stop a tremendous offense in Northwest.
Will be interesting to see what they do with this kickoff here, Greg Flynn. You don't imagine they're going to pooch it again, but you've got athletes like Jordan Cavett and I believe Jalen Nelson, the other guy back deep for Northwest. And we may try the pooch kick that typically ends in a fair catch that we've done a good bit.
Just try and get it over their head. They're at the 15, at the 20.
It does look like it'll be a pooch kick. Hayden McKee is a return guy, and he's the one that's going to catch it.
We got whistles before, a flag down, and it looks like we left early.
Perhaps going to be the second kicking offsides penalty of the night. Northwest Rankin picked up one earlier in the first half, and looks like the Pirates may have picked up here in the second half. You see this on the River Trust replay. Wow, that was really close. I'm not sure who they called that one against, but it'll just back it up 5, and then it appears that we will return again to.
Well, they're standing at the 30, at the 25 and the 30-yard line. Just kick it over their head.
Yeah, I feel like Austin Green has that much leg, and that's what he's going to do here. Wonder if the Cougar deep men are going to drop back.
Nope.
One's at the 20, one's at the 25.
Kick it as far as you can.
Good call.
And it will indeed go into the end zone for a touchback.
Great execution there by Austin Green. Second one, back-to-back on kickoffs. Perfectly executed pooch kick that we recovered, and that one saves what could have been a big run back.
So now it's time for Austin Wilbanks and his crew to rise up, find a way to stop number 1, stop number 5, stop number 21.
A lot of great athletes for Toby Collins, but the Pirates have done a great job of controlling this offense all night long for the most part.
Here we go, first down. Harden going to throw. He's going to scramble. And he's going to be pushed. Don't hit him late. He's pushed out of bounds.
Malachi Porter, the guy who was tracking down Caleb Parton. Great heads-up play. Was staying with him. Caleb Parton will get the clock to stop and not have to burn a single timeout. But good job by the Pirates secondary of holding their spots.
They'll make it 2nd and 5. Four wide receivers. He's going to throw. Scrambles out to his right, looking, throwing. And a nice catch made. They will wind the clock at the 34.
That's number 10, Caleb McCoy, who caught the last touchdown pass. But if you're Pearl, you'll take that. Reception inbounds.
Trying to throw deep.
Turn around.
Incomplete, no flag. As Marcus Mosley on the coverage will bring up 2nd down and 10.
Good job by the junior defensive back, Marcus Mosley, running step for step with the really big Jordan Ware, 6'2", 201, and he's hurt us all night long tonight. And if you're Marcus Mosley, you cannot cover him any better than they did right there.
1:59 on the clock, 2nd and 10. from the Northwest Rankin 35. Parton's going to throw, looking. He's got nobody. Now he'll throw over the middle. Now he finds a man at midfield. And now they're starting to get closer to field goal territory. They'll stop the clock to move the chains. Not really an issue now. 2 timeouts for Northwest with 1:48. They will wind the clock once the ball is set. Parton's going to throw. We're going to get whistles. And a flag comes down. And it's against Pearl.
And we didn't get off the field there right before the ball snapped.
So too many men out on the field. So that gives them 5 more yards. And they inch a little bit closer. Again, it was Baglione that hit a very short field goal last week at Petal to give the Cougars a win. Parton's trying to drive them down the field once again. Parton straight drop back. He's pressured. That ball falls incomplete as he felt the heat coming.
Jaquavian Shoto was running like a man with his hair on fire coming in from the near side. Linebacker blitz. He ran by Cam Marion and almost got to Caleb Parton before he was able to let that one go. 1:34 remaining. 2nd and 5 facing Northwest.
Ball at the Pirate 43. Parton to throw again. Quick to the left. This one's caught. Inside the 35 to the 33. First down, clock will stop to move the chains. Time not an issue now. 1:27 and Northwest still with timeouts in their pocket. Parton looking. He'll throw over the middle. That ball nearly intercepted, but will be complete at 25. Ready to pick. Parton's going to throw again to the outside. This time it's Cavett. He's inside the 20.
And he gets out of bounds, which is a huge aid for Northwest Rankin now with 57 seconds remaining. And they're inside the red zone. Again, only trailing by 1.
The good news is, Pearl's going to take a timeout here. The good news is that they've had trouble, even on an extra point tonight, with the snap and the kick. And that will probably be what we have to maybe end the game on a blocked field goal. How would that be?
We would love to have it. We've already had a missed PAT tonight by Baglione from Northwest Rankin. And you have to know he's warming up, knowing that his number could be called here. Pirate D needs to stiffen up. We want Baglione to try to decide the game rather than let him stick it in the end zone. Been such a well-fought contest, really, on both sides tonight. A crosstown Rankin County rivalry between the Pirates and the Cougars. 2 years ago, we came right here and got it handed to us. Last year, the Pirates a 48-28 winner at Ray Rogers Stadium. So we've gone back and forth the last few years. An hour and 20-minute rain delay. Northwest Rankin with a 12-point lead. The Pirates scored 2 touchdowns in 1 minute. And as the Pirates lead 21-20, Northwest Rankin trying to see if they can push ahead here in the final minute of this big Region 3 6A matchup.
1st and 10 from the Pirate 27. Parton looking. Oh, nearly intercepted.
Charles Stevens had it hit him right in the hands, and Greg Flynn, we talk all the time about the hands of Charles Stevens. That time they just couldn't squeeze that football.
I don't know how you don't see Charles, but he was right there.
Yeah, he was trying to find Jordan Cavett out in the flat, and in Big Charles' defense, he reached up and he just got his left hand on it at first. That would have been a really hard catch to make. It looked like it was a little easier to start with.
2nd and 10 from the Pirates 17. Parton looking, he's pressured. Throws it, out of bounds, incomplete. 3rd down. So this is where you want to make them kick it from. Don't give them any more.
Good job that time by Malachi Porter, all in the face of Caleb Parton, pushing him out to the far side and force that heads-up throw by Parton to save the yardage and just throw it out of bounds, set up third down. So this is the play right here where it decides whether they continue to march it with the offense or we turn it over to Baglione to try to kick a game winner.
From right here, it would be a 34-yard attempt. Parton will hand it off. They will not get the first down.
We will stop it.
And they will put him right back at the line of scrimmage. So it will be a 34-yard attempt to win the game as the clock ticks down at 30 seconds.
What an incredible opportunity for Christian Baglione. We're obviously pulling for the block or a shanker or something right here. But rarely in high school does it come down to a potential game-winning kick on back-to-back plays for a game. Again, last week's kick, Greg and I both seen it on film. It was, from about the 2-yard line.
It was like an extra point. It was from the far hash, just as it is now. It was on the right side.
So much closer. But Christian Baglione, a 5'9", 136-pound sophomore kicker. You have to believe it's going to be up to him here on fourth down with 2 seconds to go to try to win this one. The Pirates, you imagine, will insert some of those. I was trying to find statistics on Baglione, Greg. They don't put many of those here in Max Prep, so I don't have any statistics. I show he's 28 of 29 on extra points. I know that he has missed another one now because he missed one tonight. But you wonder if we're going to try to put some of our basketball guys in there to maybe try to get a jump, and it looks like instead we're going to go with some power there in the middle of the defensive line. We've got Charles Stevens, Jeremy Jackson, Braxton Kemps in there, and Jaybird and Shoto are going to come from the outside along with Marcus Mosley on the far side. It will be number 11, Tuck Rowland, to hold it for Baglione.
From 34 yards out. The kick is up, and it is good as the horns for the second week in a row. And, man, Baglione showing some trash right now as Northwest Rankin comes across. Doesn't want to win with class, and this is disappointing.
What a classy team.
Very disappointing as Northwest Rankin comes out. Awfully trashy. Congratulations, they win the game, but do it with honor and with class, as that is
Christian.
Pretty bad.
Christian Baglione, a sophomore who will have a experience to tell his kids about. Back-to-back weeks. He wins one on the road last week against Petal, and he wins one tonight at home against the Pearl Pirates in an incredibly hard-fought, long game with an hour and 20-minute rain delay. And Northwest Rankin will move to 7-1. They will move to 5-0 in region play, and the Pirates will now fall to 3-2 in region play, with Oak Grove sitting ahead next week. And then the Brandon Bulldogs will come to Ray Ryder Stadium in 2
Trying
weeks.
to see, Roy, do you have an eye on Coach Hunter?
No, that's who I'm looking for. I was out here trying to help out by keeping the players separated, and I don't see Coach Hunter.
Yeah, Jonathan Worrell giving some congratulations at midfield, and I believe Coach Hunter may have marched some of the troops to the locker room there with the exchange at the end of the ball game. Wow.
That's a shame.
No, that's Coach Johnson.
Yeah, that's a shame. I think that, I don't see Coach Hunter down there on the sidelines. So the Pirates fall tonight by the final score of 23-21. Probably, win or lose, this was our best football game of the season. There's no doubt in my mind about how well this team played. Offensively, defensively, it comes in a losing effort, but what a fantastic finish. I mean, we really had no right even getting into the lead, but, being down by 12 points with 5 minutes to play, and then you find a way to battle back. Strange things happen, and my goodness, what a final finish.
Yeah, 5.5 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter, and Northwest Rankin converts on a 70-yard touchdown pass. And everybody thought it was over at that point. You caught it, Greg Flynn. They had to score and score quickly, and they were able to do so. We got to let Coach Cook
get on up, get
That's
upstairs. Right. We're right here by the escape hatch.
I'm escaping.
But as we said,
he's escaping to the top to get their stuff down.
The Pirates respond with 2 touchdowns in 59 seconds, and then Northwest Rankin responds with a drive, takes it all down, and Bagley on back-to-back weeks. And, Professor, you're down there on the field. You had a chance to feel the momentum coming out of the weather delay, and then feel the joy of taking the lead, and then feel the heartbreak of the field goal. What did it feel like right there on the sidelines?
Oh, it was just gut-wrenching. I just feel so bad for these guys. They fought hard to come back. Like y'all were talking about, they had to score quick, score 2 touchdowns, scoring quickly, and they were able to do that and take the lead. And just to lose it there at the end, it's just so disappointing for these kids. Of course, it doesn't knock us out of the playoffs.
Oh, no, not at all.
They're going to have to keep, they're keeping their minds. We still have a chance. But, it's tough to people not to give you a chance, and then you come up and take a lead late in the game and lose it the way we did. It's going to be disappointing. But I'm sure that Coach Hunter, Coach Wilbanks, and other coaches will get these kids the minds right and get them back on the right track soon.
All right, Roy, you did a yeoman's job out there in the rain and in the conditions. Excellent work. Go in and get dried off.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
All right, that was the professor, Roy Harper. No, we're not out of the playoffs by any stretch of the imagination. All we really had to do was win one of our last 3, and we'll get in. That now is left up to Oak Grove or at home against Brandon. So it's still right there before us. It doesn't never say never, but Oak Grove will probably win. They're just fantastic. We could shock everybody. Would shock me. We might win. You never know. But it's going to come down to Brandon. It's going to come down to who wins the Brandon game.
Yep.
We'll go to the playoffs, and that's how it should be. It's the Highway 80 Civil War.
That's right. Mark November 6th on your calendar if you didn't have it on there already. That will be the Eat Dirt rivalry this year. It will be at home at Ray Rogers Stadium, and